Yeah, sure, please.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Yes,
start today's call.
sure. So the topic is a blissful relationship with your body, and that is one of my most favorite topic. Why? Because my body is my best friend. I love creating with my body. So, how can I help you with your bodies today? Who has a question? Yes, Nishita, you want to go ahead?
Just to understand what it means also in the first place.
Yeah, sure. So, blissful relationship with your body means where you have a see, like if I put it in, Vijay, can you mute Poonam also? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
So, having a relationship with your body means having a person or a friend who's 24/7 with you, not judging you, not trying to tell you what to do and what not to do, but is also with you, right? Like how daily in the morning हम उठ के ये नहीं बोलते lungs please start working or heart please start pumping or anything like that. Our body has its own intelligence system, but the only thing is what we do with our body is that we just accumulate stress, we just accumulate emotions, we just accumulate crap which doesn't, and our body is so sweet and so kind to us that it's like, okay, your wish is my command, I'll do that, okay. But after a point of time, it's like, like a bottle, if we fill up it with water, it starts flowing out. So the same way, after a point of time with our body, it's more like, it starts flowing out. So that's how one we find diseases starting popping up. Somebody have diabetes, somebody has some kind of a body pain, aches, all that kind of a thing. So I always tell my people, whoever takes facilitation from me, is that pain is never a problem, right? Pain is the only language that your body knows to indicate कि, hey, listen, there is a problem here, right? But this reality's point of view is pain हो रहा है तो pain को heal कर लेते हैं, right? So it's almost like बुखार हो रहा है, पैरासिटामोल खा लिया, but बुखार हो क्यों रहा है, right? So that means our body is super intelligent than us. The only problem that we create is that we come in body's way of creating something, right? So just imagine, yaar, matlab, if say you have your best friend and आप जो भी बोलो, आपका best friend जो भी बोलता है आप वो कर रहे हो, right? You are listening, you are helping everything, but your best friend is like, hey, dude, I only need you, okay, for storing my problems, for listening to my problems. Don't give me any solution, but just sit and listen. And then the friend doesn't honor you also. Will you like to be friends with that person ever again? No, right? So the same way, why do we expect then our body to do everything for us when we treat our body the same way, right? So having a relationship with your body is very, very important. I would personally say that. Why? Because it is the only thing where you spend 24/7 from the time you choose to take a life till the time you choose to leave. And we keep everything clean and clear around us. But then why not our body where we stay in? Why don't honor it? Why do we keep on complaining? Oh, I'm fat. Oh, my complexion is like this. Oh, this is happening to me. Oh, my body is aching, right? But that is something 99.9% what happens. It's something like we are going to the neighbor's house. We are taking their garbage. We are bringing it in our house, hugging it and loving it and saying, oh, this is mine, right? Because in like Dane says or Gary says, 99.9% of your thoughts, feelings, or emotions doesn't belong to you. right? So the most interesting thing that I always share, it has been a huge success story within Access also, which I also shared in my first CF in Australia to Gary and Dane, which was in 2014 when I just had my baby. I was blessed with a daughter in September, and in December one day I just collapsed, right? I mean, I was not in Access also at that point of time. And what happened? I mean, pura body test, everything we had done it. But then when I was in ICU for 3 days. Why? Because I had a tapeworm in my brain, on the left side of my brain, where I had inflammation and I was in ICU, and postnatal stress, cannot feed the baby, cannot hold the baby, always on medication, which is half of the time I'm like either I'm on drugs or I'm drunk, right? You know, right? When you are not sleeping but your body is sleeping, so you are that aware. So at that point of time, one of my very, I mean, what one of my, she's my best friend who called me up and she said, hey, you know what? I have learned something called access bars. Would you like to try it? And before that, like I'm a person I'm a Reiki healer at the age of 30, because I, as a psychic, and I can perceive energies and awareness and all that, and a lot of modalities I've explored. So I was like, what nonsense, yaar. ऐसे थोड़ी ना होता है. 32 points, you touch it and you know everything will start releasing and all. She said, आ जा एक बार. I went there. She ran my bars for the first time, and I slept for 5 hours. There at her center in a chair, I slept for 5 hours. I didn't know, something shifted in me, some vacuum shifted, and then I started Googling about access, thanks to Google. And I came across this book called Being You, Changing the World, which we all are aware of. And in that, what struck me the most is choice creates, right? I was like, okay, let me challenge them, right? What? Let me see if it works. So I went back to my doctor and I asked him. He was a senior neurosurgeon in Artemis Hospital in Gurgaon, and I asked him that how long do I have to be on this medication? He said, in your case, minimum 2 years. We cannot lessen the dosage. Why? Because you are just post cesarean and it's in the brain. We can't do anything about it. I said, what are the chances in 1 year? He said 1 in 100, but in your case, just forget it, not possible, right? So I was like, okay, I'm choosing that. 1 year I'm giving myself, I'm playing with all the tools of access. I'm going to monitor conscious eating, conscious, choosing awareness, everything. And if this doesn't work, access is rubbish, right? It doesn't work. I even drafted a mail to Gary saying all these things, but I never sent him that. My MRI reports were normal within 7 months. Simple, right? And I was somewhere around, I had learned bars by then. I was around 86 kilos, and no diet, no exercise. Within 3 months, I lost 13 kilos. Simply just by talking to my body. The first thing that I did was I hugged my body. I cried for almost the entire night. I was saying, sorry, 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 sorry for being a jerk, sorry for judging you, sorry for storing everything. What a stupid I am. I couldn't, receive what you were trying to tell me and all that. And post that, everything, like I started having clear deal and deliver with my body to such an extent that even till now I can eat a full margarita cheese, double cheese pizza, but my weight will not increase. That's my clear deal and deliver with the body. I don't think about colors to wear. I don't think about what food I need to eat. I just ask, body, what color? Like even for the webinar, body, which dress would you like to wear, which would create amazing, right? And this dress popped up, I wore it. So that's the communion that you have with your body, where you're like, cool, you know, and that's how the relationship, your body starts talking back to you. And at times there have been where, you do trip, you do head trip a lot of time. But then even with entities or even with anything, my body starts giving me an awareness. right? And bodies like sometimes it's like, a pat on my head and like, this is that thing. What are you thinking? I'm like, oh, okay. Right? So judging my body, everything just went out of the window in that 7 months. I went and did body process classes with Susan when she came to India way back in, I think it was in 2015 or 16. Then I went for my CS in Australia for the first time in 2017. And when I told the story to Gary and Dane, and Gary was like, "You are a fucking Kali, you are like Kali goddess who just thought and it just got created." And it was so nice and amazing where I had a standing ovation clap from the entire CF class. So that's like one of the best memory. So from then I have like, okay, what else is possible? How can I help people to have a blissful relationship with their own bodies, right? So questions. That's about me. I would not like, we can have a chit chat about me later. But yes, definitely. How can I help you guys?
Where is the other participant?
It's okay. Go ahead.
So
Maybe your
I've
body chose you to receive unanimously.
so I have not done access. Actually, I just finished reading the Being You book just
Oh, wow.
yesterday.
Okay.
And somehow I've been doing classes in this lockdown, and information has just been coming up. And entities
Great.
is something that I've been doing. I've not even done the class, but I've started doing some sort of
Okay.
communication.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just like classes are coming up, and this just seemed very interesting, with the body, because there's the chapter on it.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
just ask yourself what you want to eat. I have been on so many diets, and I said this just works out. As you said, you eat whatever you want, and the next day the weight is constant.
Yeah,
And
it
it's so
is.
amazing how it works.
Absolutely.
You even eat better, you eat smartly, and yeah, then just ask what do you want to eat, or how do you feel, and what do you want to do. I don't have this thing I have to wake up and I have to exercise, I have to go to the gym today. I don't have that thing hanging on my head. If I feel like, I'll do it.
Awesome. Awesome. Nishita, I would like you to tell you here what I would like you to like to share here is just replace the word want with desire,
Right.
because want is the word which comes from the space of lack.
Yeah.
When you say what would you like, what do you want to eat, that means you are lacking that,
Yeah.
right? That's the energy that we transmit into the universe, right? So always ask. So the first and the foremost thing is whenever you get up in the morning, while lying down only, just hug your body. Just feel your body and say, hey, thank you. You know, like how would you like to be treated on a morning bed,
Right.
right? Hey, body, thank you so much. You woke up. Thank you so much for what an amazing day. All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And spend 10 minutes, touch your feet, touch your while lying down. Really. Practice the gratitude with your body so that you have a connection with the body. Although you do have a connection with the body, but it's just that, we have been deviated from the real essence of our body and us, since because of this reality and all that we need to have that connection back,
Yeah.
right? And trust me, your body never judges you back, right?
Yeah.
But yes, but your body is like, very at times to be very naughty also, in a way, like one my body doesn't like alcohol. My body's concept of alcohol is it should be sweet.
Yeah.
So I can have breezer, I can have wine, I can have Red Bull with a Jager Mister, but no whiskey, no vodka, nothing. And even if I try it, either it gets spilled on my dress, or something happens where the drink goes like just a sip, and my body is like,
Yeah.
no, keep it away, right? So, and even if I eat something ki man kar raha tha mera, right, I'll puke.
Yeah.
And my body is like, man kar raha tha na, मैंने तो नहीं बोला था खाने के लिए,
Like,
right?
maybe you want something and your body doesn't want it.
Doesn't want it because
That's
that
the line
man,
that you.
ha, The man is where your mind starts playing up.
Yeah.
So the wonderful question is, when you stand in front of something, just ask, buddy, would you like to have it? If you get a yes, which is your awareness, intuition, your knowing,
Hmm.
right? Because your mind takes at least 2 to 3 minutes to compute an answer and give it to you, the logical aspect of it, right? So at least a minute, but your intuition is like thup,
Yeah.
right? There's a wonderful tool in the book which is called light and heavy also,
Yeah.
right? But is it light for me to have this? Ah, yes, okay, let me try it, right? Even if it is my favorite thing, right? And my body is like, no, I will not have it, because that's like honoring your body. I
Yeah.
mean, you wouldn't like it, right? If somebody, forcefully made you eat something that they like,
Correct.
right? So
Yeah.
the same way, just ask your body, what would you like to do? Body, what would you like to have today? How would you like to begin your day with? Talk to your body, sense your body, ask your body, what color dress would you like to, should we wear? It should always be we,
Yeah.
right? So even when it goes to money, okay, body, can you be my creation partner to create money? Can you please guide me? Right? Your body does gives you awareness.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing. It's so amazing. Like, sometimes if you're like, I've had clients who have really like, maybe, I mean, the way access has helped me and the other modalities that I have learned is that bodies really, I mean, I take it as a blessing. Even bodies really talk to me. The moment I keep the hands on the body, it will give me all the downloads, right? I mean, and when I ask them, Acha, this happened, they go like, how did you know? I said, your body told me, so better chuck it out,
Yeah.
you know, because any stored emotion. So what basically happens is that we all have heard about the word aura,
Yeah.
right? So aura is an energetic field around our body, right? So which is also, so along with aura, there's a small thin layer which is called emotional pain body, which is also called causal body also in a way, right? So what happens is that whenever we store emotions, or whenever we resist or react, or any kind of a trigger that happens, the emotional pain body starts filling up, right? Cracks start happening and all that. That's the time when all these kinds of pain and dis-ease and uncomfortability, everything starts popping up. So the best tool is interesting point of view. I have that point of view,
Yeah.
right? So keep on doing interesting point of view. I have that point of view. Okay, this pain, body, what are you trying to tell me, right? Body, what awareness should I receive here? Can you please help me? Right? And it's so magical the way body reacts
Yeah.
or gives you an awareness. It's really, really amazing.
Something
Right?
that has also come up, and yes, I haven't done the classes, but like you said, like the awareness does come, and it's really amazing as to how it even happens.
Yeah,
Or
I
like,
mean, I know, I
I
know,
mean, I can't
because
explain it because it's just something that you experience, but it's really, really nice.
yeah, it is amazing, because especially with the body, even if you ask, like, say suppose, for example, um, say like, if you have a something, if some people have, blocked nose,
Yeah.
most of the time what happens when I'm giving an SOP session or a distance healing session, something, what happens, some people, like yesterday I was giving a SOP session to a girl, right? Her mother had opted for an SOP session, and all of a sudden she was like, her nose is being, she's feeling blocked. So I connected with her body, and the first question that came, that I asked her was ki, what are those things जिसने नाक में दम करके रखा है उसके? So dha 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 dha, all kind of information came out.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, this thing, right? If you have a throat problem, right? What are you not willing to say? You want to shout it out, but you are suppressing it to yourself, right? So a lot of females, especially who are, pregnant or something, they do get cramps, right? So, or even anybody who have cramps, what is the tension that you are holding on to? That you are standing in that tension. Your body is like, walk ahead, but you are still standing there,
Yeah.
which is giving you a muscle tension. So each and everything, anything can be, defined. I won't say defined, but interpreted whichever signals your body is giving you.
Yeah.
So never get into the process that, oh, it's just a pain, or it's because this happened with me, or because I fell down. Even anything, even a hurt, if you're falling down somewhere or if you're getting something, it is an information,
Yeah.
right? So just be present with the body, and just be in the question, how can I be best friends with my body, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Vijay, you have any question? Where did Poonam go? She got dropped out?
What about
Yeah, she's
recurring
dropped.
patterns?
See, recurring patterns, if there is a recurring pattern, that means there is an underlined trauma or something locked up inside your body,
Okay.
right? That means there's something. So normally what happens, if any issue happens in our life, what we do is we sweep it under the carpet,
Hmm.
right? We sweep it, sweep it, sweep it. But the root cause, that's the thing that I work on whenever I'm working with an individual, or even in my class when I'm facilitating. I always, if somebody says that, oh, I have this issue, 99.99 the person, that is not the issue. There has to be some root cause underneath. So if it is a repetitive pattern, then we need to identify what is the root cause, which, because of which that pattern exists.
Could it be a trigger or is it just
See,
suppressed
it can be
emotion?
a trigger. It can be like, would you like to ask a question around it by giving an example? I can help you more.
Hmm. Okay, so like whenever I exercise, like I'll do it properly for like a month, 2 months, and then one fine day I'll be like, I don't feel like today, and then it goes into a slump, and then I'll realize 2 months later I've not done anything, and then it's like I want to exercise, but then again I'm like, okay, then I keep shoving it aside. I do
Yeah,
have an
that's
issue
a
with
typical.
procrastination, but I don't know what is the actual issue otherwise. So is there, what is it?
Okay. See, first of all, everywhere you're making yourself wrong, can you please destroy and create all of that?
Yeah.
Right? Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, fuck, all night, shots, poison, beyond. See, not choosing something, doing it for some time, getting bored, and not doing it, it's a typical humanoid thing, right? That's something that you need to be proud of,
Okay.
right? That's not at all a wrongness,
Okay.
right? But you can definitely ask a question, because we humanoids, we really get bored, yeah. एक ही चीज को बार बार करते रहें, कोई machine थोड़ी है. We need adventure, right?
Yeah.
So just ask your body, okay, body, what would you like? What adventure would you like to do?
Yeah.
Right? Like one day, what I would share example is, one day my body was like, detox, detox, detox. I was like, are you crazy? Matlab kya detox? It's like detox. I was like, okay, I searched my friend, one of my friend who is into all this detox program, and she sent me some 10, 15 teas,
Hmm.
you know. She was like, ek din pura kar lo and you'll have an amazing detox. I was like, okay, fine. For morning 6 o'clock, say, I had all kind of teas and all that, and my body was enjoying it. रात को 8 बजे my body was like, I want to have pasta with cream sauce and cheese. I'm like, are you crazy? You know, pura din I was just on black tea and that tea, tulsi tea, basil tea, I don't know what all teas, and raat ko 8:30 baje pasta, white sauce with cheese. Look at the definition also. My body, like, it gives complete details. Ki ye chahiye. I was like, okay, let me have pasta then. So I had pasta, but the next day, the way my body vented out, right? It was beautiful. Like I was I was enjoying having diarrhea, to be very honest. My body vented out like crazy.
Yeah.
So that's what, I mean, body has its own intelligence system. It knows what it wants and what it doesn't want. Right? Like my husband always says, "Tu bhi pagal hai, teri body bhi pagal hai." That's a simple funda. But I enjoy it. That's the way, how we are, like how we are with our kids, how we are with our toddlers. Like we have seen kids, 8 minute chahiye, dusre minute nahi chahiye. We don't judge them for that. We don't go with the form and structure,
Yeah.
right? So it's the same way with your body. And coming back to which, I'll just take your question 1 second. Great. Um, um, Second thing you mentioned is about is procrastination,
Yeah.
right? So procrastination is basically postponing, and procrastination is basically also okay. So okay. So truth, Nishita, how much do you go for the right and wrong and validation of something before doing it?
Maybe 80%
Yeah,
functioning from the, yeah.
yeah. So everything that is, are you willing to define and treat all of that?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, for call line shots, boys and beyonds. Everywhere you have been told that validation is very important in life. So truth, wow. Can we please destroy and create all of that and acknowledge and claim your body back
Yes.
that this is me? Everywhere, all the information and all the oaths, vows, commitments that you had, wow. Are you willing to destroy and create all of that?
Yeah.
Your body starts talking to me. That's the beauty of it. Right, wrong, good, bad, what, for line shots, boys and beyonds. Um, Everywhere you and your body are two separate things. Can you please destroy and create all of that?
Yeah.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pocket pot, online shot, boys and beyonds. How many undigested issues do you have in your life?
How many? I don't have a number.
Great. Everything that is, can you please destroy and create all of that?
Yes.
How much? Okay, this is my left hand. How much do you? Are you a left-hander?
No. Right.
No. Right. Okay. So how much you want to be creative, how much you want to explore everything, but then you are like, it has to be done within the boundaries, or I don't know whose point of view that is because it's not even yours.
Yeah. Like
Everything
keeping
that
everything
is
on
can,
stuck.
yeah. So all the plus, minuses, all the rights and wrongs. You have a nice window. Is that a balcony behind you?
There's a window.
Yeah,
There's
just
so much
throw it
reflection.
out of
That's
it. It's,
why.
just throw it, chuck it, chuck it, chuck it. Right?
Yeah.
Everywhere you are not willing to claim, own, and acknowledge your body as a magical thing, can you please just run and create all of that?
Yeah.
Wow, right and wrong, good and bad, pocket pot, all of boys and beyonds. Do work on your sacral chakra. Do a lot of grounding, lie down on the floor, walk barefoot, right? Write down at least, what do I mean for myself? What does my body mean to me? And once you write it down, start fucking potting all of that. There's a clearing statement in the book.
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock,
Yeah.
online shots, boys and girls, right?
Yeah.
So just do that. Simple. Right?
Yeah.
Great. So, Vijay, what if we are in communion and embodiment with the body and be joyful in this reality? Just honor it and enjoy it. And have a drink that your body likes. Right?
Yes, it's just writing like
What if we manipulate with thoughts, feelings, emotions, and judgment, etc., to be in communion with your body to be healthy, joyful? See, manipulation with thoughts, feelings, and emotions and judgments, yes. but it should not be like a controlling factor, right? Which means that it should not be like, when we say manipulating with thoughts, feelings, emotions, and judgments, it should be like with being an interesting point of view about it,
Yes.
right? Not at the verge of being controlled by it.
Yes.
See, a communion between you and your body is very simple. You live in your body,
Yeah.
right? So, Vijay, my question to you is, how many times do you check out from your body?
Mm, like
Everything that
many
is.
many times. Yeah.
Yes. So everything that is, everywhere manipulation with thoughts, feelings, emotions, and judgment is checking out from your body. Can you please destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, light, shorts, boys, and beyond. Everywhere, all the emotions, thoughts, feelings, projections, expectations, rejections of other people are coming in between you and your body. Are you willing to destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, pocket pod, online shots, boys and beyond. So, what is the relationship between you and your body that you need to explore? Again, you need to talk to your body. You need to ask your body, hey, body, like, what, how, what am I for you and what can you be for me? Can we have a good relationship? It's something like just start fresh. And trust me, your body would love it, right? I mean, I always say that pets and body is the only thing that doesn't judge you back ever.
Yeah.
Just ask your body, hey body, whose thoughts, feelings are we storing in? Do we really need them? Right? And just write it down. Always put it in the paper. I always suggest, because normally within Access, what we do is everything that is, you know, we just kind of club it like, everything that is. Bhai hai kya? Acknowledge to karo pehle, right?
Right.
Acknowledge it. Okay, this is the problem. All right. Okay, body, let's sort it out.
Yes.
Whenever a question you ask yourself or your body, if an awareness, and the awareness does pop up, right? But within that awareness, please acknowledge that awareness. Don't do it like everything that is. Like, I'm not even looking at it, but everything that is. Please don't do, because that doesn't really clear the stuff out.
Yes.
Am I making sense?
Yes.
Always acknowledge, like how Dane says that, okay, this is a pile of shit. Okay, this is the pile of shit. Okay, now, interesting point of view. I have this point of view that that's a pile of shit. And then, okay, how can I outcreate myself here? How can I destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes.
Because when you acknowledge a particular thing that is happening, you are taking away the power from it. Not acceptance, but acknowledgement,
Yes.
right? And always acknowledgement gives you the power of allowance.
Yes.
Did I fry your brain, Nishita?
Oh no, I was listening. I found a few more questions.
Great, awesome. So did I make sense, Vijay?
Yeah, it's correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Got
So
it.
I think you just need to play with this question. Everywhere I have defined manipulation as checking out from my body, I destroy and uncreate all of that, and that has a lot of charge. So
Yes.
I think you need to put it on the loop,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I will put.
Cool. Yes, Nishita.
What did you mean by checking out from the body?
So checking out from the body is like where you just kind of check
Separate?
out.
So
जैसे
making them
हम
to separate.
yeah, जैसे sometimes what happens, no, like 2-3 people are sitting and having a conversation here in our La La Land,
Okay.
and they are like, क्या सुना? I'm like, क्या क्या क्या? So we have, although we are physically present there, but we are not there. So that's checking out,
Okay.
right? So with your body, one of the key tool is being present with the body all the time. Because the body doesn't feel actually, it senses.
Yeah.
Like how can you feel love? You sense the pain. You sense an intensity,
Right.
right? So ye feel wala Sara is what the mind manipulates it, right? We have five senses. So
Right.
that's what the body tries to communicate with us. By being present with the body, like what I basically do, even if there is something which I want to handle or I cannot handle or something like that, the first thing I do is I'm like, okay, I'm taking a deep breath, right? Okay, body, can you please? I just hug my body, I touch my body, and then I'm like, okay, body, truth, what is this? Is it even ours or somebody else or something else? That question itself kind of body is like pushes it away. Any kind of energy that's around you, it will push it off so that you can, you know, have a clear picture in the front, right? And post that, it's very easy after that tapping into the question,
Okay.
right? So always ask a question, body, what is this? What can I do? What can we do with this? Can we change it? If not, what else is possible?
Yeah.
Right? Cool. What's your next question?
One was weight loss and the other was addictions.
Okay. See, weight loss is something, well, it depends from person to person. Most of the time, any kind of point of view that we don't want to get rid of, we kind of store it in our, like, body's way of storing it is fat.
Yeah.
Right? So particularly, like, what I do is if I'm like, body, okay, my hands, I want to lose weight or the fat. I'm like, okay, body, can we please dissolve all the information that is stored here? Who all am I carrying in my hands?
Hmm.
Like, in which all area of my life I'm becoming like, the strong or something where I just need to let loose. So all of a sudden I feel my hand is like, just shake it, release it, right? So you can even play with whose lies, how many lies, and what lies am I storing in my body as fat,
Okay.
right? And also weight loss is again coming back to the same point. How much are you not willing to be seen,
Hmm. Okay.
right? Because this reality's point of view is, मोटे हो तो कोई पूछेगा ही नहीं. People will
Yeah.
not only notice you, right?
Yeah.
So how much are you not willing to be seen, and how much are you willing to be validated? Everything that is, can you please destroy and create all of that?
Yes.
Whenever I do a clearing with you, your body is like this sacral area, the stomach area is like, nikalo, please, batao, nikalne ko bolo. I'm loving your body, seriously. So everywhere you're not willing to be seen, and because of that, your body is creating a boundary wall around you, which is called fat. Can you please
Hmm.
just run and create all
Yeah.
of that? Wow. Right and wrong, good and bad, pocket pod, all like Charles boys and beyonds. What was the other question?
So they said that
Addiction.
there's like your each body has its own comfortable weight, or I don't know how it's termed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you reach
So
that, is it that you can't go below that, or is it that each body just has this where it will be most comfortable? I didn't
so
understand
the
that.
body knows. The body knows, honestly. So all your definitions about weight and weight loss and weight gain and what is the ideal weight for a body can be,
Oh, this is because I
wow.
read it, so I
Yeah, it's
couldn't
okay.
understand the
It's good.
concept. Okay.
It's good. So everything that is, can you please destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yeah.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, online, shots, boys, and girls. It's completely as per your body.
Okay.
Just go with, see, because Nishita, the whole thing is about, and one beautiful thing that I love about access is that, you know your awareness and what your body tells you is the truest thing in this entire world for you.
Correct. Yeah.
Dane and Gary always say this, that stick with your awareness. Even if I tell you something, if that is not right for you, please don't do it.
Right.
even though I'm the founder of Access. Because your body knows, you know,
Yeah.
right? That
Yeah.
is one thing. Addiction, again, addiction can be entities, addiction can be patterns,
Mm.
something which is a hidden trigger. And
Yeah.
most of the cases in addiction also, it's almost like walk-ins or entities, something related to that, right?
Can food habits also be that? Where you're not eating for
Yeah,
yourself or
yeah. How
something
many people
else
are you?
or
You can
something
even
around those
ask how
lines.
many people are you eating for,
Okay. Yeah.
right? Because we often tend to pick up the energies from other people. मन कर रहा था खाने का, अभी तो खाया था मैंने, फिर क्यों मन कर रहा है दोबारा?
Yeah.
So whom am I eating for, right? And when you ask that, your body is like, I don't need any food. You are picking up this person's energy of hunger,
Yeah.
right? And with body, it's superb. Trust me, lot of questions pop up, and it's so much of fun, to play, especially with bodies. That's why when Vijay was asking me, I was like, body is my favorite topic. I can facilitate on anything, but then when it comes to body, it's like so much fun.
Yeah.
Because it's so nice. Like I talk to my body even aloud. I'm like, अच्छा ये खाना है, क्यों ये क्यों खाना है? अच्छा चलो खाना ही होगा. Okay, let's make that. It's so much fun.
I was laughing before because I was doing this diet in September where she said no sugar at all. So I said fine, and
Ah,
I got used to it. And I did this Akashic workshop. And after that, I just felt like having sugar. So I said, "Chalo, I'll try." So I had it, but my weight is the same. Like nothing happened. I didn't put on any weight.
see,
So I said, what a
exactly.
change after all these tools and, just asking or even talking to yourself or even having that point of view that sugar will make me fat or I will put on weight by having sugar.
Ex- exactly. See, sugar will make you put on fat is again a judgment.
Right.
Our body needs salt and sugar in any form,
Hmm.
right? So once you just ask your body, okay, body, what would you like to have, sugar or salt? Whatever pops up, just have it,
Yeah.
right? Like most of the time, my body is like, okay, today I just want to have lemon water. That's it, nothing else. I'm
Hmm.
like, क्यों diet करना है? It's like I just want to detox,
Yeah.
right? But then when I'm like भूख लग रही है या कुछ भी है, but then I ask, okay, who does this belong to? Because I know I have a very clean deal and deliver with my body that I'll eat, I'll wear, and I'll drink anything you want. But
Okay.
I would like to look in a certain way, and I would love that.
Correct.
So my body is like, okay, cool. So that's why I said, I mean, I can eat a full double cheese loaded margarita pizza, but my body won't even increase 100 grams.
Yeah.
That's the deal and deliver. Because clothes, food, sex, house, money is what your body requires. You as a being, you don't require it.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a body, what is the use of money? What is the use of clothes? What is the use of food? So
Correct.
do things what the body requires, now. Be according to that. So pocket put all your judgments, projections, everything about food, about weight, about body, about judgment. I mean everything. Wearing, styling, everything, and just ask, okay, how would I look? How would my body would like to look like?
Yeah.
Right? That's most about it. Great. Any other question? Poonam just dropped out. Yeah, she just came to say a hi.
Too busy cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with addiction? Oh, you can go ahead.
Yeah, addiction is basically, as I said, it might be a hidden pattern. See, addiction is not the problem. What is causing that addiction, the root cause needs to be identified. When you identify the root cause, it's very easy to take it out. And in most of the cases, it can be drug and alcohol entities, which is deep inside. Like, you need to do a talk to entity class.
Okay.
So, or you can even, there are a lot of stuff available on the net by
I read the
Shannon
book.
O'Hara.
Talk to the entities.
Yeah, it's a fabulous book. Or else,
I did 1-2 clearings also.
yeah, that's amazing. That's really amazing. In foundation, we do take care of talk to entities a bit.
Okay.
But then, I mean, after Shannon, one talk to entity facilitator that I would highly recommend, who's like one of a great friend also. Her name is Sangeeta Kochar. She's based in Delhi. Where are you based, Nishita?
I'm from Bombay.
Bombay. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. So yeah, Sangeeta, it's really amazing. I mean, I have hosted her, I don't know, uh, 6 times, 7 times. I've done 7 times talk to entities with her in that way. And it has been fabulous all the time. So anytime talk to entities, Sangeeta Kochar, bang on. She's like one of the, I think she would be doing now online talk to entities also.
I haven't
So,
done bars, so I think I can't do the class.
yeah, then you can do you need to do bars first and then talk to entities. Yeah. But other than that, Shannon O'Hara, definitely a lot of stuff available on SoundCloud, YouTube, and all that. Definitely you can go through that.
Yeah.
But entities, again, it's a very beautiful thing, especially when it comes to bodies, because those are being without the bodies, and especially in this COVID time. Sometimes like we do swaps between friends and all, and at times, most of the time when people are like, like I was perceiving so many energies of entities who had a point of view ki hamari body was not honored after the death.
Yeah.
Right, because during this COVID time, what people, the hospital authorities are be doing is that they are just dumping the body into the, like a big thing, and like
Yeah.
putting all the bodies together and all that. So then I'm like, okay, first doing the clearing for the entities, all the post-traumatic stress disorder, then all the zero sum of trauma drama because they died without even meeting or saying a goodbye
Yeah.
to their loved ones and all that. So then I'm like, okay, that's just your body. Your soul is super important. Go and take another body if you love your body so much.
Yeah.
Then they go like, okay, cool. So it's so much fun to play with bodies. It's so amazing, and trust me, it's beautiful. It creates just like that, right? Any other question I can help? So I think we are almost through our timing also, Vijay.
Yeah, we are done. Any other questions? Can
Any other questions?
I think
It's
anything
okay.
you have to say.
Vijay, do you have any question or anything that
no,
you would like to add?
no questions as of now.
Great, great. Thank
Thank
you
you for
so
this.
much, guys.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
for
Thank you
the
much.
for
individual
joining.
session.
And
Thank you for this
yes,
wonderful talk.
it was. See, your body
It's really
knows it's for
honoring.
you.
Yeah, actually.
So it's amazing. My number is there in most of the access groups, or you can take
Yes.
it from Vijay also,
Where are
or
you
I
from?
can just. I'm in Delhi.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is my number. You can always put a hi. Yeah, and or else you can just get in touch anytime.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank
Vijay,
you.
for
Thank
creating
you.
this
Thank
and what
you.
else is possible. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Great having you, Nishita.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.